to that. I died to that yesterday. I'm going to die to that today. I'm going to die every single day to the thing that you think you can just keep bringing up over and over and over. Because you know what, devil? That ain't going to be it. Because I got something stronger. I got the might and the power of the Lord. Because He's in me. And listen, I can do all things. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Because it's His might and His power that's going to keep us moving. It's only through His might that we can die. Because we can't die to ourselves, but even out His might. And you know what? We're dying. Because you know what? You're dying right now. You died every single day. The things you want, they're dying. Even more slowly. So you know what? Just stop thinking about, should I die to this? Be like, yes, I'm dying right now. Because I don't have time to think about whether I should die. I just need to die right now. You don't have the time. Because what if the word now is right now? What if someone comes in right now and is going to hold up that gun? What if? Or what if your friend comes back to you and is going to hold up something that used to be your temptation? What if they hold up that cigarette or that bottle or this tempting illusion that you can do whatever you want? You need to learn to die to that right now. And to stop being so focused on, should I die to this? No, just die and live for it right now. Because God has given you this life. He's given you this power and He wants you to rise up and He wants you to take what you've learned and what you're going to continue to learn to go out and impact the world for Him. So stop focusing on, and stop being afraid of dying. Because we're all going to die. So stop being afraid of it. God's not going to call you to die when you're not afraid. So just stop being afraid. If you're stop being afraid, then you don't have to worry about, well, God won't take me until I'm done being afraid. Well, then stop being afraid and just rise up and go out and do for it. Yeah, there we go.
Every one of these is like an absolute nuclear arrow. Come back up here. And I can't do this just once. Would you please get us one? Say it a little slower. This is life-changing.
Okay, this is how you have a warrior's heart.
Oh, wait. No microphone. Yeah. But then you have to yell louder and stuff. It's just going to get us crazy. I got to get in the front row now. You don't have to yell. You don't have to. It's going to be so good. I can't wait.
Okay. It's walking in confidence with passion, preaching the absolute truth. It's living in freedom, being ignited as a flame. Recognizing our purpose is freedom, and we bring that by speaking the truth in love. We must have the heart of the lion with the presence of the lamb. Our weapon is the word, and we prepare for battle through prayer. We are living in constant spiritual warfare, and the only way to make a way for the Lord is by praying for Him to send out the heavenly host of angels to slay the enemy.
God, we thank You for breaking the spirit of fear, and we pray now You'll break the spirit of comparison. Thank You. Alright, this is good stuff. I promise you. Alright, so talking about taking yourself off the throne. The first thing is the throne is not an auditorium, it's one man only. One person only. It's only Jesus. Alright, look. So this is what we do. What is humility? Christ took Himself off His throne, came down to earth for us. We're Christians. Our goal is to be like Christ. So we take ourselves off our thrones just as He did in humility. Okay. And what else did we put? Basically just the surrender. I mean, in our culture, I don't know why, but for some reason we see submitting and surrendering as something that's weak. But as Joel pointed out to us, in the olden days, the warriors for the kingdom were the ones who submitted themselves to the king. And you just can't be a warrior for the kingdom unless you submitted yourself. Unless you submitted your rights. We have this pride issue that we feel like we're entitled to certain things, but we're really not. We have no rights. Like, we laid them down for Jesus. So, I mean, like, okay, let's relate it. We feel like as soon as we turn legal to drink, I have the right to, it's legal, I can do whatever I want. We feel like our life is our own. It's not. We get off our throne. It's Jesus' life. We live the way He told us to live. It's not ourselves. We have no rights. Like, okay, and there's so much right now, but okay, this all comes out of naturalness, out of knowing God. As you know God, He's so much better. Why wouldn't we submit and let Him rule? He's so much better than us. The king that takes the throne after us is a king of love, joy, peace, of course, Jesus. And I think that's pretty much most of what we
love of Christ for them. Another crazy thing is, Ryan was saying love for the lost and the least. One of our team members, she's like, I just thought we'd be loving the least in Mozambique, not the lost. That's for New York. The least don't have that much, but the lost, they don't know what they don't know. They don't know what they don't have. They don't know Jesus. They are lost. Who's here wants to bring the lost back to Jesus? Who here wants to bring the lost back to their King? To set the captives free from their slavery to sin and to bring them into the rightful relationship, call it to David, submission to the true master, slavery to the good master. His yoke is easy and his burden is light. That's what we're meant for. We're not meant for this. Let's see what else we got here. Bryson. Man, Bryson, let's hear it for what God's done in him, alright? Yeah. It says we got equal eyes. Not putting anyone as above, or not putting ourselves above anyone, but we submit ourselves to them, like Jesus submitted to us and his disciples washing their feet. It's not weak. This is true strength. The world lies to us. The world lies. We gotta bring the truth of Jesus. Catherine, such grace of God in her, yeah? She says this, how unbelievably real as Jesus was with these people, he still wept with them. He is God. He knows exactly what's going to happen. She was saying when Lazarus died, Jesus knew that Lazarus was going to be raised. But did he just show that as joy? There was that in that, but he wept with them. He wept with them, even though he knew what was going on. We all have this joy. Who believes that Jesus is coming? Yeah. Who believes that Jesus is coming? Come on now. Yeah. Do we have joy over that? Yeah. Do we have peace over that? Yeah. Do we still weep with those that we care for? Do we still weep for the lost and the loved? Do we still? All right, let's bring it home. Do we still love and weep for the lost and the least?